Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. It's a Monday, so it's the price variance show. And Alan and I are doing a little competition this week. We've both been tasked with picking our top 10 female characters from comics. Alan, because Alan has a list of about 200, so that was too wide for him. So he's done his top 10 Golden Age female characters. Me, I haven't got the same sort of list, so I'm just doing my top 10 female characters. The other thing we're doing was we're playing a bit of a game to see how many we can guess from the other person's list. So far, we're doing really badly. Alan has picked out of we just did our first 5, our sort of 10 to number 6 on Alan's channel. Go and watch that. I got 2 of Alan's, and Alan got 1 of my 5. Okay, so you can play along and put down who you think our top 10 are, or if you're just watching this video, put down who you think we're going to choose as our top 5, and you can check it off at the end and see whether you've done better than we did. Right, so long introduction. Over to Alan to show us his top in position 5. Who is Alan? 5. 5th top.
And I gotta find it.
Oh,
and I lost it, of course. Okay. Oh, okay, right here. Okay, so it's this set of books. Okay. This is a character. I don't have her first appearance.
Oh.
And let's see again. I love testing you. It's one of the things I like to do. Okay, her first appearance is in Police Comics #1. But not many people know that. I know it because I know everything.
I think somewhere in there you're going to have Catwoman, so I'm going to say Catwoman.
No, Catwoman, Police Comics.
No, well, I know she'll have been in Detective Comics, but
No, her Catwoman's first appearance is right. Batman 1.
Let me have another go. Police Comics.
Police Comics is with Plastic Man and all those characters.
Oh, okay.
I think you'll have her on your list. So
I probably will, but I don't know who. I don't know who's in Police Comics 1.
This character.
She's number 2 on my list. I've had her as number 3 for you.
Yeah. So this is Phantom Lady.
Right.
This is a Matt Baker cover. Just a really great cover. Headlight cover. It's just a really great one. I actually won this fairly affordably, considering it's just so expensive to get these books, these Phantom Ladies.
Yeah, really.
And it's not a high grade though. It's pretty rough. It's like a 2.0, I'd say.
It's got a chunk out of the bottom corner. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty rough, but it is a great book. I'm super happy just to have it in my collection. Yeah, so this is Phantom Lady number 14. Her big issue is number 17, which is like a ghost. It's hard to get. Like a 1.0 of like number 17 goes for about $10,000.
Is that the one that was in the Promise collection?
Yeah, there was that one as well that sold recently. That was crazy expensive. So that's her first Golden Age cover I have of her. There's some more Golden Age I have. They switched the publisher over to Ajax, and this is like her in that. This is still Golden Age.
Yeah.
And they kind of toned her down though. I don't like the fact that they toned her down.
She
wasn't as sexy.
Yeah, you make them more sexy, not less sexy.
Yeah, I want to make them more sexy. So Adam Hughes even did an homage to her. This is the one that I was just talking about, Phantom Lady 17. One sec here. Take it out of the bag.
Yeah.
This is an homage to the Phantom Lady 17. Just a really great Adam Hughes.
That is a great one, yeah.
Yeah, I really love this one. And that's actually a pretty pricey book too, strangely enough. And then she's a DC character. So DC actually had a mini series.
Okay.
This is the DC miniseries. This is number 1. And it's not the greatest, actually.
I have to say, I prefer the Golden Age art.
Yeah, and it's like, and then this is a better cover of her, at least.
Yeah, she's just become another.
Yeah, generic, blah.
Yeah.
And then like they also had this kind of style costume. This is more sexy, but not much better. Like I don't like the yellow. It's just not that good. Like I don't know why they just didn't keep her original costume. It was just so. It was quite sexy and nice. I really like the original costume. So yeah, Phantom Lady, really great character. She has like this little cosmetic like thing, like where it's like a mirror. Yeah. It blinds her enemies. That's her weapon of choice. Like, you know, she just blinds her enemies and then she gets away or does whatever she needs to do. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Very good. That was on my list, so I'm running at 3 now.
I figured you'd get that one.
So the next one I'm going to show better be on Allan's list, or I'm going to be very upset. But she's also on my list. I suspect we've got a few in common on our top 5. It's Wonder Woman. Yeah,
I had Wonder Woman for you as well. Yeah.
And this is George Perez, #1, which is just a fantastic cover. It's a classic, this for me. I'm
surprised that's not higher in your list, but yeah.
We'll wait and see who else is around. Wonder Woman, just tremendous character, really well written for many years, and you know, great having such a strong female character, such a long history in comics. And I loved the Linda Carter TV series.
Oh, me too. Yeah, awesome series. Great
stuff. And there are so many fantastic Wonder Woman covers. Alan's going to show you a whole bunch of them from the older. I'm not going to try and compete with those. I do have this one, which is, I've shown this before. It's by one of my favorite current modern artists, and it's a signed one. And this is by Becky Cloonan. It's sort of
oh, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah. But there are hundreds and hundreds of really great Wonder Woman covers.
What issue number is that? I don't have that one.
779.
779. Okay, cool. I'll look for that. I'll probably see that. You'll see it in a future unboxing.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love the way the whip is in, you know, is in that sort of neon color and everything. Really good.
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman definitely had to be in my top 10. She's hit position 5. She could have actually looking at characters 4 and 3. She could have been up there anywhere in 3, 4.
Yeah, it's one of those things you could switch them around. Yeah.
So there we go. Wonder Woman.
Okay, that's a really good choice. I'm going to have that somewhere.
You are going
to.
Yes.
So next one on my list, I'm actually going to show you a Golden Age comic with her. And I actually have the other Golden Age one that it's not Police Comics. It's Batman. This is Batman number 35.
Right.
And this is the first time you see her in her modern costume.
Okay. So this has to be Catwoman, surely.
This is Catwoman. This is the book that Catwoman makes her first like real appearance, I guess, in terms of her new modern costume. Her original costume was so lame. It was just like a cat mask, and it was just like really dumb looking. But this is where we get the more modern Catwoman, Batman number 35. And we get her Silver Age appearance in Lois Lane, actually. Lois Lane number 70. I figured you might have this book.
I do have that book. It's one of my favorites.
It's just a great cover. It is like a Catwoman cover with a cat fight.
Yeah, with a cat.
And you also got, remember I did on my channel, I did transgender.
Yes.
I did transracial. This is trans species because we got Superman as a cat. So I am just wokey woke.
Yeah, you are wokey Allan this week.
Oh yes, this is a great one. I really like this cover. It's just actually one of my favorite Catwoman covers. The only one that's I think I like better is this one. And this is another Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
I love this cover. I just love this cover. It's just something about it. It's sexy. It's kind of got that kind of I don't know, something about it I really like. Just really great cover. This is Adam Hughes, Catwoman number 51. I think it's his best cover, actually. So,
and like Wonder Woman, there are endless numbers of covers we could show for Catwoman.
Yeah, I really like Catwoman. I actually I have like multiple runs of Catwoman, and I actually really am enjoying the recent run.
Yeah.
In terms of covers, I haven't actually read the story, but I just love the covers. Yeah. So yeah, is it Daniel Chu? Is the guy is the artist?
Yes, I think it's something like that. Yes, he's doing.
Yeah, he is brilliant. Just really great.
Yeah, and taking over from Jenny Frison, that's pretty bit.
Oh yeah, and Jenny Frison. So both of them, they're both on there. So I really enjoy their covers. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely those ones are on my list.
Okay, right. Next up, and I really like this character. I like the characters with a bit of humor with them. That appeals to me. Nice, strong women with a bit of sense of humor. So here we go. It's She-Hulk.
I had that on my list.
There you go. Well, you got it right. Again, I've chosen this one, which is a Fantastic Four 275 with Stan Lee on the cover. I just love this cover. And he's going, "Hey guy, what's big and green as a staple in her navel?" And then standing behind him, She-Hulk looking not very amused. So yeah, I love this cover. She-Hulk, really love the character, especially when they did the second series. I think the
Sensational She-Hulk is really awesome.
And there's some
awesome series.
You've got some fantastic covers. You've got the skipping rope cover. I haven't got that.
And I have the Demi Moore cover too.
And you have the Demi Moore cover. So I've got a bit of jealousy of Allan's She-Hulk collection. But and we got the TV series, of course, coming up shortly. So looking forward to that. And she interacts quite a lot with Howard the Duck. And I like that as well. So there we go. In my fourth position, it's She-Hulk. So
do you think Howard the Duck will make an appearance in the TV? I do too. I actually do. I think he'll be in there just almost casually too, just like walk on, scene on the
lobby.
Yeah, something like that. I think it'll be like some silly thing. I'm hoping it's going to be more like Sensational She-Hulk in terms of the way that
it's definitely going to be. They're definitely
like comedic and kind of just silly, breaking the fourth wall, all that kind of stuff.
There's a great cover with She-Hulk. It's also got Matt Murdock on it. They're both lawyers, of course. And, and Howard the Duck walking down a corridor. I think they will reproduce that in the She-Hulk series.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, She-Hulk is awesome. So I guess that one. I figured that would be on your list.
Well done.
My next one, actually, I should have shown this one as my number 4 and the previous one as my number 3, because Catwoman's actually higher than this one. But I like this one too. So I actually had like a little arrow where I say switch it, but I forgot when I was showing. Okay, this one I'm not sure if you'll get. This one is kind of like me kind of changing the definition of Golden Age characters, because she's not a Golden Age character. She's actually a Platinum Age character. And I just recently picked up her first appearance from the Platinum Age. It's 1934.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And it's in crappy shape, but it was expensive. But she's just a really great character. But she made her first comic appearance in the Golden Age. So that's why I'm counting her as a Golden Age character. And she made her first appearance in this book, Crime Smashers #1, which was actually mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent.
Well, the only one I've got left who's going to fit is Miss Mask, but I don't think it is.
No, this is not Miss Mask.
No, and you've already told me you haven't got Lady Luck or Miss Fury, so no.
Yeah, so this is Sally the Sleuth.
Oh, Sally the Sleuth. Oh.
This is a character I really like, and I'll show you her.
You've mentioned,
and she's mentioned in the Seduction of the Innocent for the story that's in there about Sally the Sleuth, which is kind of funny. And this is her first cover appearance.
Yeah.
So in the Golden Age, they made her so lame though. She's not as cool as she was in the Platinum Age. She was sexy in the Platinum Age. And I'll show you a book that kind of exemplifies that. So this is like her. She's kind of wearing almost like very formal clothes.
Yeah.
In the Golden Age, she'd wear these clothes like kind of like this. I'm not sure if you can see.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah. Okay.
Where it's kind of see-through-y.
See-through negligee. Yeah.
Yeah, and she'd wear that like casually around, and it would be like always falling off her. And she would always end up like she would solve the problem, like the case, right? But then she would get captured and put into bondage and like stripped, and like, it's just a really fun, crazy character with really crazy stories. Like there's one where there's a scene where she's in the foreground, chained up, and in the background there's half-eaten women in the background.
Oh.
The guy that she's like hunting or trying to catch is like a serial killer of women that eats the women. It's just really crazy stuff from the Platinum Age, and it's just like, it was in a magazine called a pulp magazine called Spicy Detective.
Yeah.
And if you ever see a pulp and it's called Spicy Anything, pick it up.
Okay.
It's worth $1 bajillion dollars. Like any of those books, really, really pricey. Okay. Just spicy detective stories.
Yeah.
Really awesome. Okay. So her first appearance is in Spicy Detective Stories number from November of 1934. And she's just such a great character. I really like these kind of way over the top characters, just really crazy. Her stories are really, really fun. So I really enjoy her. This book, I recommend this book for those people that would be interested in this. It collects everything from her run within the pulps.
Yeah, I'll try and
find it's a good book to book. I think it was like $15.
Yeah, you can usually pick them up secondhand.
Yeah. It was on My Comic Shop, so it was really affordable, and it collects the whole series, and you'll love the stories. They're just crazy. It's just awesome stuff.
That's worth buying to read.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my third place, I had to have this lady in here, quite high up. My favorite hero team is the Fantastic Four.
Invisible Woman.
There's only
I didn't have her on my list.
You've missed stuff. Fantastic Four is my favorite team.
I know, actually. I didn't even think. Actually, I knew that. Okay.
So I've got a few Sue Storms here. Now, question for you. When does Invisible Girl become Invisible Woman?
Actually, I know that. It was pretty later on. It was much, much, much later.
Was it when she got married?
No, I don't. It was later.
The reason I'm asking that, I don't know the answer to the question, but I do
know the answer. I'd have to look it up again. I picked it up. I picked up the book that's associated to that.
Okay, because I have got here Fantastic Four 245. So this is quite a late issue. Still called Invisible Girl, and she's got Franklin Richards, so still being called a girl. So I'd be interested to know when it converted from girl to.
It was much, much later. I think it was in the 300s even. Like it was like a lot later. I picked up the book just because it was that transitional one. Okay. I have it somewhere. I'd have to look through my Fantastic Four box.
This actual issue has become quite hot recently. This is Fantastic Four 245. We've got a picture of Sue Storm. She's a Visible Girl fights alone for the life of her son, which of course is Franklin Richards.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange story in here in which Franklin Richards ages himself.
Yeah.
Avatar solves the problem and then he's turned back into his normal age again. Crazy comic stuff. Childhood's End, it's called. But this got hot because we saw Reed Richards in the in the last in this Doctor Strange movie, and he said he had a family and he had children. So
yeah, that book became super hot. I picked that book up for the cover.
Yeah, it's a great.
I love the cover.
It's a nice cover.
It's a Byrne cover, right?
Yeah, it is. I think. Yeah,
I love that cover. I just thought it was such a great cover.
Yeah, I had it in my collection as well. I've actually got 2 or 3 copies in my collection. This is a nice Sue Storm cover.
Oh wow,
modern one. It's a variant cover, but I thought it's quite nice. You don't often get Sue by herself on a cover.
Yeah, it's rare.
Very nice. And I just had to bring a nice blingy 1990s one. This is the 375th anniversary spectacular. So this is from 1992, and we've got one of these all sparkly, and it's got forefront. We've got Sue Storm with a great big gun.
Yeah, I know. I have that book as well. That's just the most blingy cover.
Yeah,
it's really great. It's really awesome.
They did some great blingy covers on the main runs for Fantastic Four. I actually picked up the other part of the collection I picked up yesterday. It got 398, 399, and 400. I'd never seen before, and they're all blingy, all got silver spirally covers. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, there she is in position 3. Sue Storm, Sue Richards, Invisible Girl, Invisible Woman, whichever you want to call her.
Okay, so I think I'll surprise you because I think you know my next 2.
So we got 2 left. We haven't seen Wonder Woman yet, and we haven't seen Miss Mask either.
Ta-da! You know my next 2. So okay, so I'm going to show you her first appearance is in this book, Exciting Comics number 51.
That's not Wonder Woman. So that is Miss Mask.
Miss Mask. So yes, Miss Mask appeared in this. This is a nice Alex Schomburg cover. So Miss Mask, I'm going to show you a few of her Golden Age appearances. She appeared.
Alan, before we just go on, I have to say I got your 1 and 2 in the correct order.
I know. That's pretty awesome. I suck. So, oh well. I'll have to rewatch all of your videos, and then as a form of punishment. Okay, so and she appeared in the title America's Best Comics. And this is her. And this is actually interesting because she's the one doing the bondage.
Yeah.
I think that's actually kind of humorous.
That's not your usual style, Alan.
I know, it's usually the other way around. The guy's putting the girl into the bondage, but in this one, I think it's kind of interesting. So yeah, but she's actually freeing the guy. She's not putting him in bondage. It's the other way around. She's untying him. And then this one I really like. This is when she had the more sexy costume. Her original costume wasn't very sexy.
No, it kept going up her legs, didn't it? The skirt.
Yeah, this one got, they kind of made it a crop top and then more skirt. The skirt got shorter. Her original costume, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's like this. It's got like sort of that hat, and it's very, it's very non-revealing.
It's still quite sexy though.
Yeah, I like it. I do like her costume. So this is Exciting Comics. This is like from AP Press.
Okay.
Or AP Comics, I should say. And yeah, so it's just like, a kind of modern version of her. But I like Miss Mask. They actually changed her name to Madam Mask. They changed. I don't know why they changed it, but Miss Mask is my number 2 on my list. I really love her. She's just a really great character. Again, same archetype as the other ones that I've mentioned, where she's a socialite, has a boyfriend that's a detective, just happens to like to do superhero stuff. She uses martial arts to fight against the bad guys. That's all you need to know.
What's not to like? Okay.
Yeah, what's not to like?
So in my second place, and this is everybody's favorite sexy tomboy. Well, she's certainly my favorite sexy tomboy, Harley Quinn.
That was on my list too. I guess that one.
Well done. Yeah. Love Harley Quinn. I don't have a first appearance. Allan does somewhere behind him.
Up there.
Yeah, this is her second appearance. Mad love. Just love Harley Quinn. Relatively modern character. Didn't appear until, I'm going to say 90s. Yeah, 90s, wasn't it? Early 90s.
Yep.
Which is relatively recent for comic characters. And I loved Margot Robbie playing, was a perfect for me, absolutely brilliant playing Harley Quinn in the various movies. There's some great covers. I love this one.
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about, Daniel Cho or Cho. Chu?
Yeah, okay, yeah, really great cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harley Quinn. I just love it. Again, a bit of humor. So it's a strong female character, but with humor, and I like that. It works for me, and just a great concept to bring in. The love angle with the Joker and everything. Fantastic.
Yeah, I really like Harley Quinn. Actually, that book that you just showed,
yeah,
I'm not sure if it is Daniel Cho, but it might be a different artist, actually.
No, it's Shannon
Meyer.
Shannon Myers. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually realized after I said it. That one is in my shopping cart.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I was actually about to buy that one. So that's kind of funny that you show it. I really like that cover.
It's a fantastic cover.
Yeah.
I don't think the screen will do it any favors, but it's fantastic. It's got the sort of
it looks like one of the cards poking into her.
Yeah, it's actually flying out and it's burning.
Yeah.
It's a really great cover.
Yeah, I really like Harley Quinn too. So yeah, okay. So I knew that one. I guessed that one.
Well done. You're not doing bad. I've got 6 out of 10 for you, and I think you might have got 4 or 5 for me. So quite close.
Okay, getting better. Okay. So what do you think my last one is?
Well, I know what it is. It's Wonder Woman.
Okay, so I'm going to show 4 books for this one. And I have to show the Holy Trinity for Wonder Woman. Sure. If I'm going to show Wonder Woman, I have to show her big books. So we got the first appearance, All-Star Comics. Nice. This one just sold, not this copy, but another version of it, much higher grade, sold for $1.6 million. So yeah, so this one's a pretty pricey book. I really like it. I'm super happy to have this in my collection. This was the first mega grail that I bought. This was like, where normally I would never spend over $1,000, and then I bought this book. It was just like it just put me in that whole new price range.
Well, Allan, I don't know what you think that's worth, but I bet you it's 10 times what you paid for it.
Not quite, but not 10 times, but probably I think it's doubled since I bought it.
Okay.
But still, I'm really happy to have that in my collection. That's her first appearance. And then this one, actually, I like more. I love this book. This is her first cover appearance, which is Wonder Woman Sensation Comics #1. It's just a really great cover. I really like this cover. And then we got to complete that set, the Trinity, you have to have Wonder Woman #1.
Wow.
And mine's in a high grade. It's a 7.5. So.
Wow.
So if it wasn't restored, it is restored. This would be over $100,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice book. Yeah, I really love this cover too. It's a really great cover. And then I figured, hey, I'm showing a lot of Adam Hughes stuff, so why not show the really great Adam Hughes cover for them as well? So this is Wonder Woman 184. And it's a great one because it's got like the golden age and the modern age. Or golden modern. So,
that's a great cover. I need to find that one.
It's a pretty pricey book, just so you know. Yeah, especially in a 9.8. Very, very pricey, but very cool. I really like Wonder Woman. So that's my #1 book. This one's actually a really great one because it has also a Hitler cover. So it's like that's always cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's always cool when you get like a little Hitler cover on there.
Right, Allan. Well. So I'm down to my last one. So you must be able to guess it.
So like, let's see.
Must have it.
Okay.
I'll give you a clue. You had this person on your list.
I was thinking Catwoman.
Correct.
Okay, so I got that one. So the other ones that I had for you, just so you know, are Starfire, Zatanna.
Oh, Zatanna. Oh, I didn't even think about Zatanna.
See, I had some pretty good character choices for you.
That's because I didn't think about her. Yeah, go on.
Another one I would have thought that you would have had. I would have thought. I don't know why you didn't have this one. Scarlet Witch.
She was on the short list. She got bumped out. She got bumped out by who did I bump her out for? Yeah, she got bumped out by Vampirella.
Oh, really? Okay, and then the other one I was thinking, because I saw you do a few of books related to her, was Mara.
Who?
Mara? The Aquaman.
Oh, yeah. I know who you mean. Yeah.
So I was thinking about her, and then I was like,
you were pretty good with Scarlet Witch. She was one of those that was rotating on and off.
Yeah. I thought you would have picked her because she has some really great covers too. So
she does have some great covers. I very close on that one.
Okay.
Anyway, but it's Wonder Woman, and I have to say,
Catwoman.
Yeah. It's Batman was my first comic love. Batman television series in '66, and then in my formative years as a young man, one of my favorite actresses was Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, me too. I really loved her rendition.
If you don't know who I'm talking about, go and watch The Fabulous Baker Boys. Her performance there is stunning. And then same sort of era, she appeared as Catwoman, and that solidified Catwoman as my favorite character. And here we have a Catwoman cover doing the Michelle Pfeiffer thing with the suit with all the stitching, and she's licking herself like she does in the movie. So I've got a couple of these different Michelle Pfeiffer ones as Catwoman. A great character. You'd got some of the great Catwoman sort of key books there. The ones I knew you would, so I felt.
Actually, I almost brought the one that you just showed as one to show for the modern era.
Okay, and then another. This is just one of my favorite modern covers. It's Catwoman #4 with a sort of beautiful black.
That book has eluded me. I've been trying to pick it up.
It's fantastic. I've got 2 or 3 copies of this. I don't. If I see this available at a $5 or a $10, I just buy it. So there we go. My favorite female comic character, Catwoman, Selina Kyle. She's just great, and I'm very envious of Allan for the comics. I do have the Lois Lane one.
You should have brought it. Why didn't you show it?
Because I thought you'd bring it, and also I've shown it about 3 times before.
No, it's just like me and Miss Mask. I show I'm Miss Mask so many times.
Let's just check to see. I got 6 of yours. So I got
And how many did I get?
Lois Lane, Torchy, Wonder Woman, Phantom Lady, and Miss Mask. I think you got 5. So you weren't that far behind.
Okay, I caught up, I guess.
Yeah. So if you did better than 6 on Allan's comics or 5 on my comics, let us know in the comments section below. And I think that's your lot.